Most people think they make their own life choices, but if we are honest, many of our biggest decisions were already written for us long before we meet them. From childhood, we are handed a script: study hard, get good grades, choose a safe degree, find a stable job, settle down, stay practical, don't take risks. And slowly, without realizing it, we stop asking ourselves one important question: what do I actually want? Because society does not reward uncertainty, it rewards predictability. A child who says, I want to become an artist, is asked, but what is your backup plan? A person who wants to leave a secure job is told, don't be emotional, think practical. And after hearing this for years, many people stop chasing meaning and start chasing approval. The tragedy is not that people fail, the tragedy is that many people never even try. They live lives designed to look successful from the outside while feeling emotionally disconnected on the inside. And the saddest part, sometimes the prison does not even look like a prison. It looks like comfort, it looks like stability, it looks like playing safe. But comfort can quickly become captivity. And that is why so many people reach their 40s and 50s and suddenly ask themselves, did I choose this life or did I simply inherit it? The untaken paths are not always destroyed by failure. Most of the time, they are destroyed by fear disguised as responsibility. And this is not just emotion. Research supports it. A study conducted by Northwestern University found that the biggest regrets people carry are not about mistakes they made, but about opportunities they never took. People regretted not studying what they truly loved, or staying too long in the wrong career, or never expressing their feelings to someone important. And what is shocking is this: in every category, inaction caused more regret than action. Because when we fail, life eventually gives us closure. But when we never try, the mind keeps replaying the same question forever: what if? And sometimes that question becomes heavier than failure itself. Now imagine something strange. Inside every person sitting in this room, there are actually multiple versions of themselves: the person they became and the person they could have become. Maybe somewhere in your imagination, there is a version of you who started that business, who confessed that feelings, who moved to another city, who chose passion over safety. That version does not exist in reality, but emotionally, it still lives inside you. And that creates something psychologists call identity grief. We grieve people who died, but sometimes we also grieve version of ourselves that never got the chance to live. That is why certain moments hit us unexpectedly: a random song, an old classroom, a late night thought, and suddenly we remember the life we almost had, not because it was guaranteed to be perfect, but because it was possible. Human beings are haunted more by possibility than pain. And often the heaviest untaken paths are not careers or opportunities, they are words left unsaid. I love you. I am sorry. I need help. This is my dream. I forgive you. Sometimes people lose years of connection because of one conversation they were too afraid to have. And the painful truth is, life rarely punishes us immediately for silence. That is why silence becomes dangerous. Because by the time we realize what should have been said, the moment is gone, the person is gone, or we are no longer the same person anymore. At the end of life, most people do not ask, why did I fail? They ask, why was I so afraid to fully live? And maybe that is the real weight of untaken paths. Not the paths we failed on, but the paths we never had the courage to begin. Thank you.